He took 2 seasons off from JWU, but returned to the Wildcats last season. This season, he's averaging 10.3 points per game. Joining him today are his brothers Chris Mueller and Drake Fontana. From Erie, Colorado, number 3, Corey Puckett. Our second senior will graduate in May with a degree in management and another in marketing. Transferring from Otero Junior College in 2010. He is finishing up his 3rd season with the Wildcats. He was named to the National Association of Basketball Coaches Honors Court last season and was also selected as an NAIA Daktronics Scholar Athlete. Joining him today are his dad, Bob Durner, mom, Robin Watson. From Grand Junction, Colorado, number 15, Cody Durner. Our 3rd senior transferred to Johnson Wales University last season after playing for Colorado Christian University. He'll graduate in May with his degree in criminal justice. He is averaging 9.5 points per game this season and 2.1 assists per game. He was named to the NABC Honors Court last season. Joining him today are his dad, William O'Neill, mom, Ella O'Neill, brother Christian O'Neill from Lubbock, Texas. Number 1, Chris O'Neill. Our 4th senior will finish his bachelor's degree in criminal justice this May and has spent 4 seasons as a member of the Wildcats, playing in 83 games in a JWU uniform. He was named the Association of Independent Institutions Player of the Year during the 2010-2011 season, as well as an All-American Honorable Mention that same year. He has been a part of the National Association of Basketball Coaches Honors Court, as well as an NAIA Daktronics Scholar Athlete. Joining him today, his mom, Barb Helzer, and dad, Mike Campbell, from Aurora, Colorado, number 5, Jake Campbell. On behalf of Johnson Wales University and Wildcats Athletics, thank you, seniors, and best of luck in your future. Johnson Wales University and the NAIA would like to take this opportunity to encourage you to help everyone enjoy today's game by being a true champion of character. By displaying respect and good sportsmanship, you can help us create a positive environment for the teams and the fans. Remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Eagles from Northern New Mexico College.
All right, folks, we've had the introductions. Now we're getting ready for tip-off here between the Eagles and the Wildcats. So I hope you have the volume turned up just right. Sit back, relax, enjoy tonight's or this afternoon's game between the Wildcats and the Eagles. Looks like we're going to have Brandon Holland from the Eagles square off against Kaylor Graham-Boucher. And the tip. Eagles possess the ball. That's number 25 running the point here, Matthew Brito. Working the ball around the perimeter. Back to number 3. That's Gabe Martinez right there with the missed shot. And here come the Wildcats with a quick score. That's number 20 for the Wildcats. Dustin Jenkins with the first points of the afternoon, and the Wildcats draw first blood. Ball working around the perimeter. That's what we got here. Going inside to number 3 again for the Eagles. Wildcats coming out with some energy. 3-point shot in and out. Good rebound there by the Eagles. Kaylor Graham-Boucher with the defensive rebound, and here come the Wildcats. Chris O'Neal with a 3-point shot off the front of the rim, and here come the Eagles now. Trying to get a fast break transition, up and in and out. Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain the Eagles' possession. Three-point shot for the Eagles, and it is good. That's number 25. Matthew Brito there with a 3-point shot, and the Eagles have a quick 3-2 lead. Chris O'Neal with the point, bringing the ball across the half-court line. Being defended there by number 25. That's Matthew Brito, who just made that 3-point shot. Wildcats working the ball around here. Forsythe with the missed shot. Here come the Eagles with the defensive rebound, kicking it off to number 1, who passes to number 30 down low. Back out to number 24, Holland. Back out to number 3, over to number 25. Into Holland again. That looks like what they're going to try to do. Number 30 with the open shot for the Eagles. That is Eric Garcia for the Eagles. Nice open shot. He drained that with no problem. And here come the Wildcats. Number 2, Isaiah Mendoza-Forsythe with the ball. Passing off to number 20, which is Dustin Jenkins. Number 1, Chris O'Neal. Inside to Kaylor Graham-Boucher. Looks like he was fouled going up. Should send him to the line for a 2-shot foul. 2 shots coming to Graham-Boucher. First shot is good.
On the line, 21, Kaylor Graham-Boucher.
And the second shot is out. Rebound by Holland. Here comes number 25 for the Eagles. That's Matthew Brito. Running the point, waving number 3, Gabe Martinez off. Drives down to number 30. Nice look. Ball goes in and out. Kaylor Graham-Boucher with the aggressive rebound, and here come the Wildcats. Dustin Jenkins couldn't quite handle that. Back out to O'Neal. Now Graham-Boucher has the ball. O'Neal kicks it off to Forsythe. No good. Eagles now with the ball, looking around the perimeter, looking for a shot. Number 25 for the Eagles, open shot, doesn't go in. That was Matthew Brito with the open shot, but he could not quite find the bottom of the bucket. And here comes the Wildcats. A fantastic drive. That's Isaiah Mendoza-Forsythe there, was just a beautiful shot, a running shot, if you will. And the 2 points brings the score 5-5 with 6:12 left to go in the first half. Eagles working it down low, kicks it back out to number 3 for the Eagles. Missed shot. The Eagles are finding things a little tough here in the Wildcat Center, having missed quite a few open shots, but the Wildcats will take it. Now you have Mendoza-Forsythe with the ball, running the point. He calls out the play. A nice pick there by Graham Boucher. Forsythe with the shot, and in and out. Looked like it was going to go to the bottom there. I'm liking the play here by Mendoza-Forsythe. I think it looks really good. He's brought some energy to the Wildcats running the point. We have the Eagles working the ball around the perimeter now. Back out to number 1, that's Rodney Coles. He's going to pass it off to Eric Garcia, who's going to drive. He's going to lose a handle, throws it back up. Looks like we have a foul on the Wildcats, but it sure kind of looked like it was the backboard that blocked the ball there, not a Wildcat. But nonetheless,
On the line,
number 30, Eric Garcia will go to the line here for some foul shots. The first one.
Substitution J-Boo. Number 10, Aaron Lampkin. 32, J.P. Mile.
Aaron Lampkin and J.P. Mile both come in for the Wildcats. Providing both of them some much-needed experience here. The Wildcats lineup you see on the court in front of you. Garcia with the second shot, misses. And Lampkin with the rebound, and here come the Cats. Good pass, good look. Dustin Jenkins couldn't quite deliver, but just a fantastic look by Mendoza-Forsythe. Ball out of bounds, Wildcat ball. Lampkin over to Jenkins. He's going to drive the ball. I got a little bit excited there. I thought it was going to go in. It's just such a good move by Jenkins there. Ball went in and out there. Now the Eagles have the ball back, and that is drained by number 1. That's Rodney Coles. 3-point shot. Breaks the tie with 14:45 left. We have the Eagles with a 3-point lead, 8-5. Wildcats, Chris O'Neal with a 3-point shot of his own, and it's good.
Substitution, Wildcats coming in 14.
Tyler Robertson comes in for the Wildcats. And here comes the Eagles, counting the point, Matthew Brito. Calling out the plays, Wildcats come out. Eagles are going to move the ball around a little bit, take their time. Into Holland, who kicks it back out to Brito. Holland now with the ball, kicking it back out to Cole. And it's good. Rodney Coles with another 3-point shot. Probably have to watch him a little bit. He's getting hot a little bit too early in the first half. Here comes Lampkin. That could have been a walk, folks. Dustin Jenkins with another shot that's missed. Rebound by the Eagles. Almost a steal. Nobody home for the Wildcats on defense, and Nshave with the easy put in. Now here comes Lampkin now driving. Oh, and a nice block by Holland, number 24 for the Eagles with authority. And the Eagles, you might want to get a timeout, and the Wildcats do. What was once a 5-5 game has turned into a 16-8. They've doubled the score on the Eagles. Coach Walker doesn't like this at all.
Concession stand is open. Take care of your drinks and your snacks and get your Wildcat gear. Concession stand is open.
Folks, a lot of Wildcats are making their first start in tonight's game, and one of those is Tyler Wright out of Meade, Colorado. And Tyler wanted me to pass on some well wishes to Cameron, your dad, Tyler's dad there, who's listening at home on the live stream here on the Johnson & Wales Network. So Cameron just wanted to say hello from Denver, Colorado, and the Wildcat Center, the home of Johnson & Wales basketball. All right, we resume action with number 10, Aaron Lampkin, bringing the ball across the half-court line. He's going to be looking to set up the play call right here. Passes off to Tyler Robertson with the three-point shot, and it is good. With 13:02 left to go in the first half, the Eagles lead 16-11. Wildcats come out with a little bit of energy. That was some good strategy there by Coach Walker, getting the Wildcats fired up just a little bit. Holland now with the drive and the bucket. Looks like there was a foul before the bucket was made, before he was, Oh, they did call it. They actually called that. So now we go for the +1 here. And it's good. Now the Eagles take a 19-11 lead with 12:48 left to go in the first half. Eagles coming out with some pressure. Wildcats easily break it. Dustin Jenkins now passing it off to J.P. Mile. Back out to Chris O'Neal with the three-point shot, and it is good. Chris O'Neal drains the three-point shot, and here come the Eagles kicking it back out to number 2, who kicks it out. No good. Tried to save the ball. The ball hit number 2 for the Eagles in the face. Ball goes out of bounds on the Eagles. Wildcat possession. J.P. Mile with the ball coming across. Kicking out to number 2. That's Mendoza Forsythe. Misses the shot. Rebound Holland for the Eagles. And here comes Rodney Coles. Kicks it out to Holland, who looks down to number 50. Could have been some contact there. Didn't call. Scramble on the floor. Loose ball, jump ball. Possession belongs to the Wildcats. Lampkin inbounds it to J.P. Mile, who gets it back to Lampkin, and then he's going to go ahead and pass it off to Mendoza Forsythe, who's going to dribble around a little bit, back to Mile, as you see in front of you, kicks it back out to Tyler Robertson, which is good. And just like that, the Wildcats are within 2. Wildcats are shooting the ball extremely well this afternoon, and I would envision that that's going to be the game plan. If you're feeling the three-point shot, you might as well keep taking it. And speaking of, here come the Eagles. That's number 25 for the Eagles. That's Matthew Brito there with the three-point shot. And here comes J.P. Ma. No good with the three-point shot. Rebound Eagles. Probably put that up a little bit too soon. Sometimes you get in this three-point shoot fest, if you will. Holland up strong, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Little surprised that Coach Cordova for the Eagles hasn't looked to go a little bit more inside, because it looks like he has the height and the strength advantage in today's matchup against the Wildcats. Will be interesting to see if he decides just to start feeding the ball inside to both Holland and number 50 for the Eagles, Orlando and Chavez.
Tyler Wright returns.
Second shot here underway, and it's no good. Rebound. That's Tyler Wright for the Wildcats. steal by Brito. He's going to bring the ball down, kick it off to number 1, who is guarded closely. Brito now left alone and drains three-point shot. It looks like there's 2 guys to look out for if you're a Wildcat fan, and that is Rodney Cole, number 1, and number 25, Matthew Brito. They tend to have the hot hand here from behind the three-point arc. Number 3 now for the Eagles, Gabe Martinez. Coach Walker might want to think about a timeout because what was a 2-point 19-17 lead has ballooned to a 28-17 lead in the span of about 3 minutes. Tyler Robertson, Tyler Wright almost with the basket. Robertson drove, nice feed, wide open shot. Looks like Tyler Wright just got a little bit nervous there and could not quite follow through. Sometimes when you have a wide open shot like that, you see glory in front of you and it just slips away. But he'll go ahead and hit these 2 foul shots and give him his 2 points here. And the first one is good.
Substitution change.
Caleb Brand-Boucher. See if I can get that right. Caleb Brand-Boucher is back in. Sorry about that. I've called that name enough times. I should have that down right now. Caleb Brand-Boucher is back in the game. Second foul shot for Tyler Wright, and it is good. Both shots are good. There's his 2 points. That would have happened. So he gets that right there, and now here come the Eagles. Johnson Wales down by 9 points with 9:48 left to go. Open shot, can't leave this guy open. Can't leave him open. That's number 1, Rodney Coles. Aaron Lampkin now handling the point. Looking over to Dustin Jenkins, number 20. Aggressive defense by the Eagles. Lampkin now gets caught. Back to Tyler Wright. Over to Mendoza Forsythe. Wright, good pass by Wright. Mendoza Forsythe should have probably taken that shot. Either way, Lampkin will score. The Eagles now, number 25. That's Matthew Brito with the ball. He's going to pass over to number 3, Gabe Martinez. Going to call out. They're now back to Brito, who finds number 3 for the open shot. Folks, the Eagles, I don't have the stats in front of me. I will at halftime. I'll be able to give you an update, but it looks like the Eagles are shooting fantastic behind the arc. Started off a little cold, but they have since warmed up quite nicely here in the Wildcat Center. The lead is 13 points with 8:28 left to go in the first half. We look inside to Tyler Wright. Kicks it out. Nice pass to Dustin Jenkins. He's going to dribble around back to Tyler Wright. Open shot and good! Great look and great finish by Tyler Wright. Just fantastic work right there. Really great ball movement. The crowd is definitely into it. This is one of the largest crowds we've had here at the Wildcat Center. A block by Brand-Boucher. Lampkin now will run the point, and here come the Cats. Looks like we have a push on Rodney Coles.
Substitution Eagles. Number 22, Kristen Babasa.
Dustin Jenkins handling the ball now. Looks over to Chris O'Neal, who loses it out of bounds. That was an errant pass. O'Neal was not ready, was really nowhere near it. Errant pass. The error would be on Dustin Jenkins there. Nonetheless, Eagles get the ball here. Wildcats have to play some tough defense. Gabe Martinez now running the point, passes it off to number 22, which is Christian Bariza. Back out to number 3, Martinez. Will take the three-point shot. No, it's a two-point shot, sorry. Rebound Eagles, puts it back up and good. That's Ricardo Murillo with the putback. Now Chris O'Neill running the point for the Wildcats. Looks like we have a double dribble called on Tyler Wright. He's arguing that the ball was actually deflected, and that's what made the double dribble. The referee is not hearing it. Eagle basketball. And here comes number 3 for the Eagles, Gabe Martinez, running the point, crossing the half-court line. That's a great shot. Ricardo Murillo with the drive, turnaround. He probably could have been called for a foul on the Wildcats. There was a lot of pushing down there. But now Chris O'Neill with the long three-point attempt. We have number 21. That's Taylor Graham-Boucher with the putback with 6:06 left to go in the first half. The score is the Eagles 38, the Wildcats 25. Ricardo Murillo is going inside on the Wildcats. This is what I had talked about, if you can recall, a few minutes ago. Kind of interesting that the folks that are going inside are not really the big guys for Northern New Mexico. But it looks as though that Coach Cordova basically saw that the Wildcats were going to have problems with inside, really penetration. And so even with the big guys for Northern New Mexico not really doing the damage, what you have going on here is just a concerted effort by the Eagles to really push the ball inside, try to get the ball into the paint, and make the Wildcats, really collapse. I think if you can really examine what's going on here, if that continues to work, you can have, A, you can just allow that to happen if you're the Eagles. B, you're going to have a lot of open three-point shot attempts because the Wildcats are going to collapse to prevent those easy buckets. You can kick it back out, and you're going to have a nice look for the Eagles. And as they have demonstrated, really from the 12-minute point on, just fantastic from the outside. It'll be interesting to see, and basketball is a chess match going back and forth. Very interesting to see if really what Coach Walker can do to counteract that. We haven't seen any press. We haven't seen any attempt at the fast transition game that sometimes Coach Walker likes to employ. We'll see if he'll try to do that to shake things up a little bit. So with 5:41 left to go in the first half, the Eagles lead 40-25. Chris O'Neill will inbound to number 2. That's Mendoza Forsyth, who will handle the point here. A lot of aggressive defense by the Eagles. Graham Boucher with the ball. Double teamed. Here comes Tyler Wright. And it's good. That was a good look and a good finish by Tyler Wright. Good look by Graham Boucher. Good finish by Tyler Wright. That's the penetration I'm talking about, folks. The Wildcats have to get the defensive rebounds here. They have to get the rebound to shut that down. Once again, going inside. If you could have seen that on your computer screens, what the Eagles are really doing. They're really trying to get points in the paint. And what the Wildcats are doing are collapsing. It's going to leave some open three-point shots. But when you start playing the percentages, you would rather someone take an open three-point shot than get an easy two-point when you're only like a couple feet away from the basket. There it is, number 30 in and rebound Wildcats. That's what has to happen. They've got to really stop that inside penetration. Dustin Jenkins now with the ball, hands it off to Mendoza Forsyth. Nice little move there, back to Chris O'Neal. Again, looking inside to Tyler Wright. Ball was batted away. Eagles possession with 4:08 left to go in the first half. Here comes that three-point shot for the Eagles. It's no good, but they get the offensive rebound. Number 4 misses it for the Eagles. Rebound, Mendoza Forsyth. Here come the Wildcats breaking the press. Chris O'Neal with the three-point shot, and it is no good. Off the hands of number 33 for the Eagles. It will remain Wildcat ball.
And number 50,
and the big guys are back for Northern New Mexico, Holland and Chavez and Brito. Chris O'Neal now with the ball, driving down. Looks like he was fouled by number 25. That should be Matthew Brito. Tyler Wright will inbound the ball for the Wildcats. Going out to Dustin Jenkins, number 20. Back out to Mendoza Forsyth, number 2, that you see on your computer screen, handling the ball right now. Calling out the plays, 25 seconds left to go on the shot clock. O'Neal across to Jenkins. Jenkins has the shot, passes up. O'Neal now to Graham Boucher, who was, and that was Mendoza Forsyth. Great three-point shot by Mendoza Forsyth, but then number 33 for the Eagles just knifes. And here come the Eagles again. Well, I was going to say he just went right through the Wildcat defense. And the Wildcats went down and took an ill-advised quick three-point shot. But here come the Eagles with a looks like we have a foul on number 33, Tyler Wright, for the Wildcats. A lot of ill-advised shots there, too quick. On both sides, not just the Wildcats, but also looking at what we have with the Northern New Mexico Eagles. Just a little too quick.
Wildcats 32,
J.P. Mile back in the game for the Wildcats. Eagles now moving around with 2:25 left to go in the first half. Inside to Holland, who's going to look over to number 33. Going to fake the shot, look around to Holland again. Intercepted by Dustin Jenkins, who passes up to Chris O'Neal. He's going to drive to the hole, and the ball does not go in the hoop, but it's a foul, so that should send him to the line for a 2-shot foul.
from number 25, Matthew Brito, his second personal foul. On the line, number 1, Chris O'Neal.
Hoping to bring the Wildcats to an 11-point deficit here if he hits both of these foul shots. First shot is good.
Substitution, Northern New Mexico, number 2, Lasa Savinovich.
Second shot is in and out. Eagles maintain a 12-point lead, and we have Brito with the ball. Looks like a turnover on the Eagles gives the Wildcats the ball, a chance to cut this to a 10-point lead, perhaps even 9. as we head into the half with 1:56 left to go in the first half. Number 10, Lampkin with the ball. Dustin Jenkins with the three-point shot. No good.
Check the last foul. Last foul was on number 50, Orlando Enchave.
Foul was on Orlando Enchave, number 50 for the Eagles. Wildcats will inbound the ball. JP Mile driving. Looks like we have another foul. What's interesting is like in the last minute, we've had a lot of fouls being called by the officials that really were overlooked for most of the first half. So all of a sudden they're calling the game a little tighter right now, whereas before some of these fouls are calling, they could have easily called throughout the entire first regulation half here. First foul shot was good by JP Miles. Second foul shot is underway. And it is good. So with 1:43 remaining in the half, the score, the Eagles 42, the Wildcats 32. Kind of a high-scoring game here. Eagles now with the ball. You have number 25, Brito. Passing it off to number 2. Back to Holland. He's going to take the shot, and it's going to be out. And then, that's pretty, you see that every now and then. The ball goes up for a rebound. It spins around, goes in. Chris O'Neal now handling the point for the Wildcats. Kicks it off to Tyler Robinson. He's going to look around, try to drive, and loses the handle. Eagles possession. Lampkin with the interception, and here comes JP Mile for the Wildcats. He's going to drive all the way and miss the shot. So now Holland now with the rebound. He's going to slow things down. He's saying, listen, there's only 42 seconds left. He actually points to the clock. He tells his team, hey, let's just go for one shot here. But wow, folks, that's fine to sit there and say, hey, let's slow it down. But within basketball, you only have 10 seconds to get across the half-court line. So the Eagles did not do that. Coach Cordova is not happy at all. So it's one thing to want to slow the game down a little bit. It's another thing to lose focus on the rules of basketball. Nonetheless, with 37.5 seconds left to go in the first half, the Eagles lead 44-32. Some action from earlier today in the top 25. We have Wisconsin in overtime with a 65-62 win over number 3 Michigan. We have Georgetown with a 69-63 win over Rutgers. Missouri 98-79 over Mississippi. And Miami blows out the University of North Carolina 87-61. We return now to the Wildcat Center with Aaron Lampkin, number 10 for the Wildcats, with the ball. Wildcats are playing for one shot here. Trying to get it to within 10, possibly 9. Tyler Robinson with a three-point shot. No good. Should be out. Should be Wildcat basketball, and it is. Last touch by the Eagles. So with 3.8 seconds left, the Wildcats will get one more shot at it to try to cut into this 12-point lead. Lampkin will inbound the pass. Goes to Chris O'Neal. Turns around, shoots. No good. Rebound Holland. He jacks it up and hits the top of the roof.
Northern New Mexico College 44. Johnson and Wells 32.
So at the half, we have the Eagles 44, the Wildcats 32. We'll be back with the second half of action from the Wildcat Center after this short break.
Basketball fans, if I can have your attention, please. At Northern New Mexico College. At Northern New Mexico College this afternoon. Women's basketball. The final score, Johnson & Wales University, 78. Northern New Mexico, 53. Johnson & Wales wins. Basketball fans, with that win this afternoon, our women's basketball team qualifies for the AII Conference Championships in Jamestown, North Dakota, February 22nd through 24th. Once again, Johnson & Wales women's basketball heading to the AII Conference Championships in Jamestown, North Dakota, February 22nd through 24th. Thank you for your continued support of Wildcats basketball, both men's and women's.
Shadow of light, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. He can treat you like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch out your tongue and when you walk, or you and your homies might be lying. So I really hate the trip, but I gotta go. At the cool, I see myself in the business smoke. I'm the kind of nigga little homies wanna be like on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light.
All right, folks, we're back here to get set for action in the second half. Looking at the first half statistics, we have really the Eagles are on fire, shooting above 50% from the three-point line and around 48% from the field, whereas Johnson & Wales hitting 4 of 15 three-point shots and only shooting 40% from the field. So that's where you have a 12-point lead for the Eagles here, and we're going to have to see what changes were made at halftime under Coach Walker's adjustments to see what can happen here in the second half for the Wildcats. Eagles will inbound the pass here. And you'll have number 25, Brito, with the ball. In low to Holland, kicks it back out to number 3 for the Eagles. That's Gabe Martinez. Ball goes out of bounds on the Eagles. Wildcat basketball. Number 2, Mendoza Forsyth with the ball here. He's going to feed it inside to Graham Boucher, who gets the easy bucket. And with 19:24 left to go in the game, Wildcats steal the basketball. It's a 10-point game, a chance to cut it to 8, possibly even 7. Chris O'Neal now running the point. Good energy by the Wildcats so far. Eagles look a little bit confused. Good defense, knocks it out of bounds. Wildcats retain possession. O'Neal will inbound the pass to number 2, Mendoza Forsyth, who's going to kick it out to Jenkins. Back to O'Neal. Jenkins touches it. Now Mendoza Forsyth kicks it back out to O'Neal. Touch pass, Tyler Wright. That was a little bit, Wildcats kind of lost track of the shot clock. Had to force one up, not exactly the shot Coach Walker was hoping for. And then the ball got battered around. Eagles in transition got fouled a little bit. Now they're going to reset. That's got number 1. You have Rodney Coles for the Eagle offense there. Now number 25, Brito, throws the ball out of bounds. The Eagles looking a little sluggish here to start the second half. Wildcats need to take advantage. Number 2, Mendoza Forsyth, bringing the ball across the half-court line. Driving to the bucket, pulls up, jumper shot, rebound, Eagles. Now here comes Northern New Mexico. Kicks it out, number 30 there for the Eagles with the ball off the back of the rim. Rebounds. Both Tyler Wright and Graham Boucher went up for the rebound. Neither one of them came down with it. Ball goes out to the Eagles. Eagles inbound. It looks like Holland has the ball now. He's going to kick it off to number 30 for the Eagles. Missed shot again. Ball last touched by the Wildcats off of number 21, Graham Boucher. And the Eagles inbound the pass. It goes off the foot of number 24, Holland for the Eagles. Eagles not really sure. We've had almost 2 minutes and 10 seconds go by and no points whatsoever for the Eagles, but the Wildcats need to take advantage. Only 2 points themselves. Need to cut into this lead. Mendoza Forsyth handling the ball. Number 21, Graham Boucher down on the perimeter there. He's going to feed it off to O'Neal. Ball goes off his hands. Back to Tyler Wright, who's going to drive, and the shot is blocked by the Eagles. Number 25, Brito, handling the ball for the Eagles now for Northern New Mexico. Kicks it to Holland inside, back out, and the ball goes out of the rim. Good hustle by number 30 for the Eagles there. You saw that. Eagles finally with their first bucket of the second half at the 17:06 mark. Wildcats now, lead is back to 12 points, 46-34. Chris O'Neal with a three-point shot, and it is good. Back to single digits, a 9-point Eagle advantage. Number 30 splits the defense. That's Eric Garcia for the Eagles, splitting the defense and getting the 2 points. Here comes Mendoza Forsyth, gets caught in traffic, kicks it off to O'Neal, who gets it to Graham Boucher, who kicks around Dustin Jenkins, had the open shot, didn't want to shoot it. Graham Boucher at the top of the perimeter. He's going to drive, block by Holland. Great defense by the Eagles. They're going to push it up now. And the bucket. That was Eric Garcia pushing it up. Initially missed a shot, got his rebound, put it back up again. Eagles with a 13-point advantage. Chris O'Neal looks like it's going to be a foul shot. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Foul on 25, Matthew Greenhill.
It's not a three-point shot attempt. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Number 1, Chris O'Neal.
First shot in and out.
Substitution Wildcats. Aaron Lampkin, number 10.
Aaron Lampkin and J.P. Mile enter the lineup for the Wildcats. Second foul shot for Chris O'Neal. And it's good. Draws the Wildcats within 12 at the 15:48 mark. Three-point shot for the Eagles. Good. That's number 3, Gabe Martinez. Graham Boucher down low. Holland with another block. Holland's had a couple blocks there. Looks like we got caught in traffic, and indeed, number 30, Eric Garcia, called for the travel.
Substitution Eagles, number 22, Christian Manassa.
Wildcats will have the ball with 15:16 left to go in the game, trailing 53-38, a 15-point deficit. Chris O'Neal with the three-point shot and hits the rim, doesn't go in. Here comes the Eagles. Wildcats with the ball. Here comes Chris O'Neal now. Looks like we have a foul on the Eagles as O'Neal quickly drove to the hoop. Brandon Holland, number 24, with the foul, sends Chris O'Neal to the line for a 2-shot foul. 2 foul shots on deck for O'Neal.
Substitution, Jay Blue returning 14. Kyle Robertson.
Tyler Robertson in the game for the Wildcats. Second shot in and out, rebound by the Eagles. Looks like number 22 misses the shot. Lampkin with the rebound. Tried to get the ball out of bounds. Hit the ball of Eagle go out of bounds, but the Wildcats with the possession. Here comes Lampkin with the three-point shot. Off. Coach Cordova not happy with that. Looked like Aaron Lampkin was riding the Eagle basketball player out of bounds, but nonetheless, Wildcat basketball. And J.P. Mile handling the point. Looks like we have a technical foul called on number 24. I'm not at courtside, so I don't know what was said. but it looks like it was something verbal, and the referee pretty much eyed him up the entire time and walked as he walked towards the scorer's table. So it must have been something that Holland said. Either way, Chris O'Neill to the line, makes the first shot. And misses the second shot. Draws the Wildcats to within 13. Wildcats will get the ball. Lampkin will inbound for the Cats. Inbounds to Graham Boucher, who hands it back to Lampkin. He's going to kick it off to Mile. O'Neal with the turnaround and good. Good in-out passing back to O'Neal, who does the turnaround little skyhook there. And that gives the Wildcats to within 11 points, 53-42 with 13:52 left to go in the game. But the Wildcats are going to have to get serious and put on a run here, and they cannot allow that. That was number 22, Christian Barraza there with a three-point shot. Tyler Robertson with a three-point of his own. Needs some defensive stands here by the blue and the gold in order to get back in this game. The crowd is on the edge of their seats. They want to get back into it. You can probably hear them right now. They're chanting defense, defense. Just a great move by Eric Garcia. He got the ball, and it's almost like he did a disappearing act as the Wildcats didn't know where it went. Tyler Robertson with another three-point shot. No good this time. I like the whole in and out. I like when the Wildcats do that. I like when they set up, look inside, then come outside, and then get the open three-point shot if it's there. I think what we've seen throughout the game is when the Wildcats are just a little bit patient, not rushing their shots, that's when they have their best look and their best scoring opportunities. When they seem to like throw the ball up out of impulse or emotion or what have you, it never really ends well. Looks like we have a foul called on number 10.
His second personal foul. Substitution the Eagles, number 50, Orlando Echabe.
Eagles find themselves with a 13-point lead here with 12:30 left to go in the game. And there he is again, folks. Rodney Coles with another three-point shot. Ty Robertson's going to try and match it, and he does.
Team timeout on the floor.
Coach Cordova already at the half court being restrained by the officials, being told to get back to his sideline. Not happy at all. Interesting. Not sure what the disagreement was there, but Coach Cordova was not a happy coach. Nonetheless, the Wildcats find themselves down 61-48 with 12:15 remaining. Let's go ahead and check some of those scores from the top 25. With about 19 minutes left in the second half, we have Oklahoma leading number 5, Kansas 40-35. Florida and Mississippi State have just tipped off. In other action earlier today, Butler, the number 14th ranked team in the nation, just slides by George Washington to 59-56. Marquette with an 89-78 win over DePaul. We're back here in the Wildcat Center. Wildcats trail by 13 In women's hoops action, the Lady Wildcats playing at Northern New Mexico were 20-point winners earlier today. So the Lady Wildcats knock off the Eagles. Good news for Wildcat Athletics. Holland will now inbound the pass to number 3 for the Eagles. That's Gabe Martinez. Wildcats come out a little bit of a pressure defense. And there it is. Almost a steal by J.P. Mile. Number 1 there. That's Rodney Coles. Got to keep an eye out on Rodney Coles. He has shown his ability all afternoon to hit the three-point shot. Turnover. Tyler Wright with the interception there. And here comes Aaron Lampkin. He's going to pull up with a two-point shot. Does not hit it. It was a wide open shot. I think you have to take that. Now number 1, Rodney Coles will go ahead and bring the ball across for the Eagles. That's number 50. Orlando Echave there with a two-point shot. J.P. Mile kicks it out to Tyler Robinson, who drives the hole, but doesn't really even find rim there. He went into the land of tall trees and just got a little bit lost there. Now here come the Eagles now. You have Martinez over to Holland, who kicks it out to number 50, Echave, who goes back to Martinez. Martinez takes the flop. No one's buying that one. Here comes J.P. Mile, kicks it over to O'Neal. Wide open three-point shot. Good. Wildcats with 10:34 remaining find themselves down by 12, 63-51. Wildcats go inside to Holland. Looks like there is a foul called. Looks like Wright and Mile were both there.
Foul on 33, Tyler Wright.
Fouls on 33, Tyler Wright.
On the line, number 24, Brandon Holland. Substitution Wildcats, number 2, Isaiah Mendoza Forsythe. Substitution Eagles, number 25, Matthew Brito. Substitution Eagles, number 30, Eric Garcia.
J.P. Mile with the ball now. He's going to pass off to Aaron Lampkin. He's going to look towards Chris O'Neal, number 1 you see on your screens. Over to Wright, back out to Mile. Mile's going to take the shot, and no good. Open shot. No good. I think that's one of the first times that Rodney Coles has missed for the Eagles. That could have been a knockout punch. Wildcats getting just a bit careless with the ball. Down by 13. They seemingly have not been able to get it under 10. That's always the magic number that coaches look at. When you're trailing by 13, 15, 17 points, you always want to get it into single digits and then work from there. And you might look at that and say, well, isn't that obvious? You obviously want to try to get back in the game, but you got to look at it in terms of segments. If you're down by 13, the next goal is to get it to single digits. When you get to single digits to 9, and the next real high watermark, if you will, is getting down to 5 points. That's the next barrier. Then from 5, you try to tie it up. It's almost like running a race. You've got to almost kind of like section off a little bit. The first mile, second mile, third mile, when you find yourself down in a hole like the Wildcats do. So in case those of you are wondering at home, like, well, of course you want to come back. I mean, they're down by 13. They need 13 points. But you're not going to get that all at once. So you've got to do it in little spurts, a little bit of runs, if you will. Very similar to those of you who like to go outside and do a little bit of distance training, do a little bit of distance running, a 5K race, or what have you. defense there by Lampkin. Ball remains Eagles' possession. 3-point shot, number 25, Brito. He has proven to be dangerous from three-point land. Him and Rodney Coles, have just been fantastic. And Brito with the near steal. Lampkin with the ball. And then we have, looks like number 30, Eric Garcia with the rebound. He's going to hand it off to Brito. And here we go. Do I need to tell you who that was? Number 1, Rodney Coles with the three-point shot, left all alone. Wildcats find themselves down by 19 points with 8:50 left to go in the game. And the 2-point bucket. Brito with the strong drive to the bucket. The ball does not find its way to the bottom of the net, but foul on 32 will send Brito to the line.
On the line, number 25, Matthew Brito.
Second shot's not good. Still an 18-point lead for the Eagles. Eagles are going to come out in a little bit of press. I think the Eagles are sensing blood in the water, and they're going to try to not do the knockout punch here. If they go ahead and score here, it would make it a 20-point lead. And Chave there with the 20-point lead with only 8:10 left to go in the game. This is the largest lead of the game for the Eagles, and the Eagles are coming out pressuring. You haven't really seen this all game. This is very interesting. O'Neal with a three-point shot doesn't make it. Rebound, Eric Garcia for the Eagles. Eagles can extend their lead. 22 points with a regular bucket, 23 with a three-point shot. They're going to go down low to number 2, who's going to throw it up. Doesn't quite get it. Aaron Lampkin with the rebound off to O'Neal. He's going to drive to the hoop. Loses the handle just a bit, has to kick it back out. You hear Coach Walker saying, shoot it. What you get from Coach Walker is basically encouraging his players to take the shot. Don't be afraid to shoot, especially if it's an open shot. No one's around, take the shot. JP Ma will go to the line for a 2-shot foul attempt here.
Substitution Wildcats returning 21,
Kaylor Grand-Boucher back in the game, as you heard the PA announcer, John Staten state accurately. Shot in and out by the Eagles. Rebound, JP Mile over to Lampkin, who's going to kick it back out to Jenkins, who's going to drive it, kick it back out to Lampkin, over to Mile. He's going to take the three-point shot, and good. Wildcats are not being complicit in going away quietly. So with the score now, with 6:48 left, the Eagles lead 73-58, a 15-point lead for the Eagles. Lots of bodies going around, and Jenkins, wow, folks, that seemed like that could have been a flagrant foul there on number 24. Remember, folks, Holland got the technical foul called on him earlier, so he kind of went after Jenkins there. Fortunately, everything was okay. Graham Boucher with the rebound. Jenkins kicks it over to Mendoza Forsyth, who's back to Lampkin. He's going to reset everything. Looks like we have a foul on the way as Lampkin was driving.
Foul on 25, Matthew Brito. That's his fourth personal foul.
Fourth personal foul on Brito. Lampkin will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
On the line, number 10, Aaron Lampkin.
First shot is good. And the second shot is good. So what was a 20-point lead is now back to a 13-point lead. So the Wildcats cut. And it looks like we have almost a near steal by the Wildcats. Three-point shot by Holland. Looked like the shot got altered right there. Almost a steal by Lampkin. Eagles now with another three-point shot. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Wildcat basketball. Wildcats bring the ball up. That's J.P. Mile. Looks inside to Graham Boucher. Another block by Holland. And then a steal by Holland, but the ball goes out of bounds. Remains Wildcat basketball. Running sky hook there by Graham Boucher. Rebound Holland. Here comes the Eagles. They're going to slow it up a little bit, I would imagine, with, a 16-point lead and 4 minutes and 46 seconds left. I would imagine that that's what you're going to have. That's why you have a timeout.
Basketball fans, next home game for the women prior to the AII Conference Championships. Next home game for the women will be Friday, this coming Friday, February 15th at 7 p.m. against Northern New Mexico College. Mark it down, next home game for the women this coming Friday, February 15th at 7 p.m. against Northern New Mexico. All right, back to live action here.
Rodney Coles, number 1 for the Eagles. Five seconds left on the shot clock. Might have to take a shot. Holland does and misses it. But the Eagles with the rebound. Not what the Wildcats needed. Trailing by 16, and time is not their friend. So what we have here is the Eagles are looking to kind of really salt away the clock on every single one of their possessions. That's what the timeout was about. Surprised that number 4 for the Eagles took that three-point shot so early. That was Ricardo Murillo.
Substitution, Wildcats number 1, Chris O'Neill returns. Substitution, Northern New Mexico number 25, Matthew Brito. On the line, 21, Kaylor Grand-Boucher.
All right, score is 76-61. 3:40 left to go in the game. Eagles have the basketball. Looks like it was. Well, it looked like it was going to be good defense. Foul on Mendoza Forsyth there. Sends number 4. Ricardo Murillo to the line for, looks like a 2-shot foul shot attempt. No, yeah, 2-shot. Yeah, it was 2 shots. Kaylor Grand-Boucher jumped in there and got the rebound after the miss, but it's a 2-shot foul. All right, there we go. There's the second shot. It's good. Now the Wildcats have the basketball, trailing by 16 points with 3:28 left to go in the game.
Foul number 4, Ricardo Murillo, his second personal foul. Substitution, Eagles number 30, Eric Garcia. On the line, number 32, J.P. Mile.
J.P. Mile to the line for a one-on-one attempt. First shot is good. Second shot is good.
Mr. Mile.
Steal by Mile. Here come the Wildcats now. Going to take the three-point shot. It's not going to be good, but worth a shot there. Eagles with the rebound. Up by 14 points with 3 minutes left. You hear Coach Cordero saying, be patient, just be patient. No need to force up a shot, no need to, but they are, and they're going to make it. 15 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Kind of surprised they don't just go ahead and try to work it down to like 5 or 6 and try to take the shot, but nonetheless, that's what they did, and it was good. Looks like a steal by the Eagles. Here come Northern New Mexico all the way. Brito just all the way held the ball out there.
Foul on 32, J.P. Mile.
Foul on J.P. Mile.
On the line, number 25, Matthew Brito.
First shot is good.
Substitution Wildcats, returning 33, Tyler Wright.
score now with 2:22 left is 81-63, back up to an 18-point lead. Wildcats with the miss, but the rebound. Here comes Mendoza Forsyth. Tyler Wright had a shot at it, doesn't go in. Eagle basketball. Looks like Holland there lost the ball out of bounds. Wildcat basketball. Wright will inbound to Mendoza Forsyth. Here come the Eagles now, number 1. We have Brito with the ball. He's going to take the three-point shot. He's going to miss it. Out of bounds to the Wildcats with 1:31 left. Coach Cordova, most likely there, you saw on the screen, talking to Brito saying, not really necessary. Just go ahead and try to salt the game away. And Jenkins with the three-point shot. Wildcats trailing now 81-66 with 1 minute left. You had Brandon Hollins there. Rodney Coles missed that shot down on their end, and Brandon Holland put the ball back in. And then you had number 2, Mendoza Forsyth, trying to drive the ball up the court and was fouled by number 1 there, Rodney Coles. So Mendoza Forsyth to the line, misses the first shot. And makes the second shot.
Team timeout on the floor.
So with 50 seconds left to go in regulation, the Eagles lead the Wildcats 83-67. Wildcats come out in a little bit of a press. Eagles are content to just salt this one away. Wildcats obviously not going to make any attempt to try to foul. Down by 16.
Foul number 20, Dustin Jenkins, his second personal foul.
Foul on number 20, Dustin Jenkins. Sends Matthew Brito to the line.
For the Eagles, number 25, Matthew Brito. Substitution. Wildcats into the game, number 10, Aaron Malkin. Coming out, ladies and gentlemen, from Lubbock, Texas, number 1, Chris O'Neill.
Chris O'Neill with his last home game here for the Wildcats. Coming out for the last time wearing the blue and the gold. Hits both shots. Eagles go up 85-67. 18-point advantage. Jenkins with the shot. Eagles not really contesting anything. Saying no foul, no foul. And that's the game. With the final score, the Northern New Mexico Eagles 85, the Wildcats 67. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed today's presentations of Wildcat basketball. Signing off from the Denver metropolitan area and the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, have yourself a fantastic evening and go Wildcats.
We appreciate your support and look forward to your continued support. Enjoy the rest of your weekend with all